Welcome back, everybody, to Shooting for the Funny. I'm comedian Johnny Espo. This is comedy.
Comic, Damien, whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, comic Damien Speranza. Again, you're watching Shooting for the Funny. It's a recap of our journey through the beginning of a comedy career. It's that's what we're doing. We're going down in New York City, going to do rooms we shouldn't be doing, and getting on in front of people we shouldn't be getting on, and learning all sorts of different shit, and getting a crash course, and having a lot of fun. What's going on, bub?
Not much, man. I was telling my wife today I can't deny my daughter is my daughter anymore. Like, she doesn't look like me. I always joke about how, with the red hair and the pale skin, no one would know, but yeah, she's got a mouth like mine, man.
Oh, you fucking trucker.
Oh, it's bad. It's not even the. It's
and
not
I'm
even
the one that you. And I'm the one that your in-laws kiss. Hey.
Let me clarify. It's not the cursing.
Now give me a second. I gotta shut the door. Give me a second, because I can't get the pot smoking out of here.
Real, yeah. We gotta keep all the fucking weed smoking here.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna talk
So
about the
again,
weed
it is not the cursing. It is the sarcasm and the quickness at which she comes up with it.
Okay.
Like, I told her to eat her. I'm like, you need to eat your dinner. She looks
Still
at me.
eat a dick?
No, she just goes, worry about yourself, Dad, and points at me. Worry about yourself. Right? It's insane. Daycare teachers are talking to me because of her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I went to pick her up. I went to pick her up from daycare, and the teacher was like, "So Veda's very smart, but with that comes things." I'm like, "Wow, what's going on?" And I guess they have a routine when they're potty training the kids that, every kid has to try to go potty, and then they go outside to play. So my daughter was the last one. So the teacher's like, "Okay, Veda, it's time for you to try to go potty." And Veda goes, "Well, I don't have to go." Teacher goes, "Well, we can't go outside until you go potty." Without skipping a beat, my daughter goes, "Guess we're not going outside."
Stop it.
Yep, 3 years old. So she's definitely got my mouth. And my mouth has been that way forever.
Okay. So nobody went outside.
No, well, I guess not. She didn't give a shit. She just.
Wow.
But it's definitely me. I mean, I got in trouble.
But you know what? That's a strong will. It is what it is.
Yeah,
you
but
got
it's also
trouble. She got into trouble.
I know in high school, I was turned around talking to a girl in class, go figure, and my math teacher was female, kept trying to get my attention, and I was tuned out, completely tuned out from the conversation. So I'm talking to this girl, turned around, and the teacher's like, Damien. And finally she goes, "Mr. Speranza, I have one question for you." I turned around, I was like, "It's 7 inches." And I turned back around and went,
"Oh, fuck."
That's exactly the face that I made when I turned back around. Needless to say, I was sent to the principal's office.
Suspended?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble. Principal's like, "Why would you tell her that?" I was like, "I don't know why she got so mad. I obviously showed her I knew how to round up," but he didn't appreciate that joke either, so. Yeah, my mouth hasn't changed. So my daughter.
That kid's yours?
Yeah, she's got the curse. She's got the curse.
It might be a blessing. You never know. We might not do shit in this fucking business, but she might.
She might. A little ginger kid. Yeah.
Come on, look at Cheeto Santino. Dude, he's killing it.
This is true.
Hey, Bill Burr.
This is true.
Gingers are funny.
So yeah, that's definitely my kid, man.
Nice.
It's an unfortunate side effect, but I laugh. It's hard to remain professional as a parent.
Oh yeah.
When they do shit like that.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, you got one, I'm sure.
Yeah, but my son outs himself. Like, he'll go do shit. He's one of those that he'd rather beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. However, his anxiety gets to him and he completely outs himself on absolutely everything. He's like, "I bumped a kid today." I was like, "Buddy, was it an accident?" He's like, "Yeah, but I bumped him." I was like, "Buddy, it's cool." I think he's like afraid, but I had a sit down conversation because we've had some shit with him going on lately. Like, he's been getting frustrated and whacking kids.
Okay.
Like, in 5 days, he had been back at school 5 days and whacked 5 kids.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think a
One
couple
per
in
day?
like one day. No, but long and the short of it, it's like, and he outed himself for every single one of them. And it's, I'm sure a lot of different shit. A bunch of kids go through all this shit. It's getting used to but he gets so like amped up, and then he's like, "Fuck, I fucked up. Dad's gonna be pissed."
Well, I feel like
I'm disappointed, but now I had a sit down conversation. I was like, "Buddy, are you afraid that I'm gonna yell and scream and like," I was like, "I don't hit you, so what?" He's like, "Are you afraid that you're gonna disappoint me?" He looks dead at me. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like,
that's actually better.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Fuck yeah, this is a good kid."
Oh, that's way better.
My
kid doesn't care
but
about
he's
that
like,
shit.
it's giving him fucking anxiety. Now
Well,
we're going
for you.
over parenting, which is okay. I mean, there's
It's all
another
part of it,
podcast
whatever.
about this, but
That's all you. He gets your anxiety and her violence. That's what I'm getting.
Who's violence?
Dina's.
Oh no, I'm a
just kidding.
rage.
I've never seen you rage. All those years of bounty hunting, I've never seen you rage.
Well, because if you rage with a gun, you get in a really lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, you're white. They expect you to do that.
Well, yeah, but not back then. Back then, they just shoved it under a rug.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man.
This week I am smoking biscotti, and I thought it might actually
What's
be...
it called?
Biscotti.
Biscotti, like the fucking Italian thing?
Like a nice little chocolate.
I don't know why I did this motion for it, but...
It's long.
I know, but I could have done long. I didn't need to... It was 2 strokes, too. It was weird. Sorry.
Anyway.
Biscotti.
But I thought it might be... Since I don't really know how to roll... I mean, I know how to roll. Let's see if I can't get it done and maybe a little comedy out of it. It might look stupid. It might not. I might not get high today. Who knows?
Secretly, that's what I'm hoping for, so my throat doesn't get all dry per usual.
Where do you want to start, Bob? I mean, we had a good month.
Well,
like you brought up the fact that you're like, I didn't do a whole lot this month, which is not necessarily true. You got to add in all the fucking.
I did a couple mics.
You got to add those mics in because just touching mics. Anyway, just touching mics.
Dirty.
I know. I'm not touching the dicks. But that's what I was gonna say.
I figured.
It just it gives you a realization of some shit.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead. Go to do mics.
It's good for flow. I mean, it's good to say these things out loud, and I mean, DeStefano said on his podcast that like when you go to these things, if you get a laugh, even a slight chuckle, it's either the joke is good. Or sometimes it's too dark for a regular crowd. So,
yeah.
But it's good to at least...
And us fucked up human beings like, yeah, that was funny. Let's go kill someone.
Yeah, dead inside.
No, that's not ever... No, we're not dead. Well, we might have rotten souls, but I don't think we're dead inside.
I'm actually enjoying this process. Anyway.
Yeah, this is not going... Already not
There's already some on the desk. This is...
Oh, it's going to go everywhere. I feel bad for...
Who's going to do the cleanup?
Well...
So, whatever. I did a couple mics. I did the Laughing Buddha mic at Eastville Comedy Club in Brooklyn, which was actually a really good time. Had a couple of...
Eastville, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Had a couple of British tourists walk in.
You said that saved your mic. You said because that's why I was a little confused. You were like, I know you had several, and he's had several good sets. This past month. This is February again, 2020.
Yes.
I don't know if we got. And let's get the social media shit out of the way.
Go for it.
At Johnny Espo on Instagram, John Esposito on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on DickDoc. I'm not.
I had to call it DickDoc. This is why everybody says you have a cursing problem. This is exactly what it is.
Richard.
Yeah, whatever.
At
Comic Damien on Instagram, Damien Sprans at Comic Damien on Facebook.
And Shooting for the Funny, what is that?
Our email, shootingforthefunny@gmail.com, shootingforthefunny@gmail.com.
Also, listen, email us with anything, even if you think you suck and want to tell us to suck a dick.
Or instructions on how to roll for him.
Yeah, whatever. Easier ways and shit to do. Also, we want to do more shit on... like more, comedic related stuff. I mean, we're explaining everything that we're going on, but I mean, we're doing comedy. So send us. We want to start doing segments of different shit. Not necessarily sketches, but if you want to talk about funny, stupid shit, fucking let's see just let us know. Drop us a line. Send us an email. Well, you can't really drop us a line. Don't call me. I don't pick up numbers I don't know. That's because the creditors are looking for me and all that. Anyway. I don't need to talk about all that fun stuff. Damn it, already. Let's just take it away, dude.
Okay.
Because I'm already getting fucking frustrated.
So I'm going to say...
It's a bad fucking idea.
I want to say it in the beginning, and we can touch on it at the end. But in March, we are putting on 2 shows in Connecticut. One I'm hosting on March 26th in Groton. Check out my social media. It's all there. It's at Christopher's Cafe, March 26th. Co-headliners, Sherwin Array and Kenny Wu. We got very lucky to have them on the same show.
Yeah,
but also,
one night only in both locations because other than that, God, fuck her.
All right, see, he can't do it.
I mean, it's getting fuck that.
That's so ugly. And I don't even smoke weed,
know.
I know.
You.
I'm just saying. But yeah, so in Groton, Christopher's Cafe, March 26th, showtime 8 to 10. Those 2 headliners are beasts, and then we got really lucky where we have Brandon Reeves and Hope the Comedian. Are also going to be features on the show. John's doing a set in Groton, and I'll be hosting. He just gave up.
I'm not giving up. Fuck that.
Down in Stanford at Brother Jimmy's Barbecue.
Yeah.
On the 28th.
Yes. And both places, listen, Kenny Wu's an East Coast-based comedian. Sherwin Array, it's the first time he's been back in over a decade. And he really, when he was here, he was still a novice, right where we are. So I'm very eager for him to come fuck this place up. He's gonna just, like I said last time, leave a fucking wave of tears. You know what I mean? In his wake. So, I mean, let's get back to...
You're never going to be able to do clean comedy. You just can't even get through an intro of your boy without throwing the F-bomb in there.
No, not at all. Fuck, why? I mean, it's such a wonderful word, man. It really is.
So, again... 26th in Groton, 28th in Stanford. Check our social medias out. The lineups are insane. John's doing a set in Groton. I'm doing a set in Stanford. He's hosting Stanford. I'm hosting Groton. It'd be a really, really good time. Get your tickets.
Tickets are flying already.
I'm actually almost halfway, in Groton, almost halfway sold out. And we've only been up for about 12 days. So they're moving.
Yeah.
And I know I've gotten people reach out to me for your show, so I'm sure they're moving down to Stanford too.
100%. Are you kidding me? They're already they're flying. I mean, I'm not as far along. God damn it! I got one side closed.
I can't even stand this.
I can't right now.
You're like wasting half your week.
I know. Well, I'm not wasting. It's all going back in the grinder.
But if you have any questions about the shows, again, shootingforthefunny@gmail.com. Hit us up, depending on which show you want to get to. We'll tell you how to get tickets. March 26th, Groton. March 28th, Stanford.
Yes.
I want to get that out of the way. We're going to say that again before we leave.
Hopefully I'll be fucked up and high by that time.
We
having an issue, technical fucking rolling issues. What? Go ahead.
Oh man. Okay, squirrel.
No, I'm angry.
I'm trying to catch you. Oh my God, smoke this weed so you calm down already. I'll probably go. I'm not as good at staying in order as John. John, I don't know why. For some reason, is very anal about going in order.
Of what?
Just how
shows?
Things we've done.
No, fuck that.
But,
Who gives a shit?
I would say. I know it's weird.
Anal about no. Listen, I just write shit down as I can try and remember when the fucking shows were.
When you say anal, it sounds more aggressive than I do.
Well, an ass man, baby.
I feel bad for your wife. Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
So what I would say though about the month of February, which has been different about some of the other ones, is we actually got out to see comedy. We went out.
Yeah.
We went out. Was it last Saturday? Yeah. Not this past one. The one before that. Yeah. So Giannis Pappas at Gotham Comedy Club.
February 22nd.
Gotham Comedy Club. Sergio Chacon opened for him, and it was a surprise drop-in by Chris Stefano.
Yeah.
It was actually a really awesome show, and those guys are fantastic. They actually stayed around and talked to us afterwards about comedy and. Especially Sergio, man, he sat and talked to us for a long
Sergio,
time.
let me put this fucking thing down right now. Sergio Chacon could not have been more gracious and talked with us probably a total of 20 minutes. They don't have to do that. I have been direct messaging with him for several months.
Sliding in his DMs. Just saying.
See, now who sound funny?
I couldn't help it.
Now who will sound like touch dicks?
Go ahead. I didn't say it. See, that's the difference. I insinuated you were sliding in his DMs. You had to go and say it. But go ahead. Continue.
I'm honest.
Continue, please.
Honest with who I am.
Please continue.
Where was I?
You were sliding into his DMs.
Oh yeah, so we've been corresponding about his about DBS podcast, his podcast he has.
And his snakes.
What's that?
And his snakes.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about no fucking snake. I don't do snakes, bro. I don't like snakes.
Fair enough.
That's not like. Anyway, he was awesome, and he fucking killed it. He had a great, amazing set. Giannis killed it. Giannis was obviously overrun with fans and people who love Mr. Panos, who love Giannis, who love Mauriça.
He brought her back out on stage
for the first time in ages, I think.
Yeah, man, Mauriça.
Yeah, and she killed it, and he's gonna be back at it. And
I'm so glad he's bringing that back.
I fangirled a bat. Like I was like,
I had to talk for him for a minute.
I forgot where I was.
I was like his wingman trying to get him.
I don't normally get like that but he brought me back to liking sketch comedy. Mr. Panos, his character, Mr. Panos, brought me back to sketch comedy. Like after Chappelle's show, I was done. I was like, this is not funny. None of this shit is funny. This is not funny.
Right.
Let's see if I can. So we had a fucking amazing time, and I got to talk to Giannis, And
Go ahead.
So I've been working on a character, and I really just, I didn't even bring it up. Damien brought it up for me, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, no. I was like, really, I just wanted to tell you what it was all about. He's like, I was like, it's a Magas character, which is kind of like a Greek ladies' man, but kind of sleazy, kind of not, kind of makes like he's got a whole lot of money and he sleeps with goats, or sleeps in the pen with the goats, not necessarily fucks them, but you never know, the Greek. And what? Hey, listen, man, he gets lonely in them hills.
I know. Please.
For lots of
So,
stories.
what did he tell you when you mentioned the voices? And I heard him. He pretty much told you to go for it.
Yeah, he's like, go for it, man. He's like, and I was like, I'll send it. He's like, oh no, send it to her, he was talking about one of the producers of the show,
who actually was receptive to it. She actually seemed like, yeah, send it.
Well, she's Greek and she knows what a maga is.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
this is garbage.
This is like watching my son try to eat food. It's
this
just everywhere
is
than we're supposed to be.
God damn it.
Well, that actually, so the Giannis experience actually goes into something else to talk about, which is we did a room, Footprints, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Freddie Ricks.
Yeah, Freddie Ricks runs a room. Guy's a beast in the comedy game. Been in movies. Been around a long time.
Urban comedy.
Very, very,
Regardless, comedy game, he can go do whatever. But
point is, I didn't know about Footprints ahead of time, so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do Footprints." So I had hit up my buddy Brandon Reeves, and I was like, "Hey,
shout out King B."
I was like, "Hey,
did you? Go ahead.
Go ahead. What? I mean, okay.
Hulk in the T-shirt. Gotta go over that.
But anyway, I hit Brandon up. I was like, yo, I'm going to be in Brooklyn doing a show. Are you going to be around? He's like, where you at? And I said, oh, I'm going to be at Footprints. And he just writes back, Godspeed, brother. So I was like, what is that all about? He goes, it's a really tough room. It can get rowdy in there. So I was a little nervous and apprehensive going in. But we ended up, doing really well. It was a fun night.
Who do really well? You did really well.
As a unit, we did well. You, me, and Kenny.
Unit. I fucking ate a bag of units.
You didn't eat a bag of units, but I like that you used units instead of your normal. It was a tough room. Caribbean room. Not everybody was there to see comedy. Excuse me. But it was cool to go up in front of Freddie, who ended up. So it was really just John, me, Kenny, and then Freddie. That was it. So at the end of the night, we got to hang out with Freddie and Kenny, and it was cool because we got advice from both of those guys who've been around a while and are really successful. And well, again, why don't you take a minute, catch your breath, and tell them about your conversation with Freddie because Freddie Ricks, he is another one that has voices for days, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. He could do Scottish, British, Old English, Jamaican. I mean, this guy Spanish. He does voices like you wouldn't believe. So it was the same kind of idea where... Yeah,
he actually took more of an interest in the conversation when Damien was like, I'm trying to get this guy to do all the voices he does. And he gave me I shouldn't say a lecture, but we had a 20-minute, solid 20-minute, half-hour conversation about intricate ways about bringing voices into comedy, into your sketches, into your bits, and really becoming part. I mean, the whole idea is to bring the crowd into that world with the different voices, paint the picture. He goes, one of the things he goes, you can get really intricate with it, but be careful because you can lose people easily along the way. However, when done correctly, you murder the fucking room.
Yeah, because it's a skill set not a lot of people have.
That's attempt number 1 million.
And the funny thing is, while you guys were talking, you guys were doing accents to each other at one point. Like,
yeah.
I think it was the Scottish. I think.
Yeah.
Both doing accents
that was
to each
bad,
other.
but
But the point is, you guys were doing it, so it was interesting to see how that worked out.
Yeah.
But Footprints is one of the times that I actually got out and did a little. I don't want to call it a show per se, but got on a mic in front of a crowd, had a good time, and then we got free food after.
Yo, the food was fucking fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, my wife loved that Rasta pasta. She killed it the next day. So she was happy. I don't want to. Oh, God. Kind of getting grossed out watching you lick it. I'm not going to lie.
Fuck, I don't give a shit. Oh! Money, bitch. Fucking money.
I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Wait for it.
No, You know
Let
what
me
it
get
looks
this
like right
bitch
now?
closed. Let me get this. Let me
I'm just
construct
saying,
this motherfucker.
you ever see
carefully.
like when a kid on the juice box and he gets the straw out and all that's left is that plastic wrapper? That's what that looks like right now, like the
I
empty
don't give a
plastic
rat's
wrapper.
fucking dick. This thing is closed and it got
Expecting
weed
to
in
fly
it.
across.
No,
right
that's why.
now.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm not putting anything else in this. It's not happening. I just want to get it nice and tight. Oh.
Well, now he's proud of himself. So yeah, footprints was another thing. What else did we do? We did Divine and Chocolate Shy's room again.
Yeah, Dustin's doing it. I actually had a really great set. I
That
came
was
back. I'm kind of talking about myself right now.
all right,
Like,
man.
but I was very excited about that one because the first time I went up there, I did not have a good set, and I got it. I'm pretty proud of myself for the month because I've had pretty good sets all month.
Yeah, you can definitely see a progression where you're getting more comfortable in your.
It's not you even say progression, comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. You can see
got a
when
fucking
you're
great month. You want to go ahead and keep saying you didn't get out of mic a whole lot, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. However, the mics I saw you get on, it's my drinking water. Fuck.
This is terrible.
And
Oh
just
my
ate the
God.
thing.
Oh God.
It's a good thing I smoked before I got here.
Right? Jesus.
Anyway, what was that?
The mics you saw me get on.
Footprints. Hard room. Guys don't go there for a reason. Seasoned guys go there to eat shit. We go there because we're not that smart and we're going to get strong. We're going to get funny. We're going to get strong. Like he said, Brandon's says Godspeed. I mean, nasty. You had a great set. For the people that were listening to me, I had a good set. I didn't kill it, didn't smash it, didn't go out of the park. He had everybody laughing, talking about all sorts of funky ass shit. Tell me I forgot my letter. Nope. Okay. I hope this dog haunts. You had everybody involved. Everybody laughing. Are you kidding me? You had Jamaican and Caribbean guys talking about gay stuff. That doesn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
They don't like talking about that shit. That stuff does not usually fly in rooms like that. It's all Caribbean, that room. And it's not easy to make those guys, those men and ladies laugh.
Yeah, I did get sidetracked when I told those girls I hate them because they were talking during the set. It kind of annoyed me. I turned around, I was like, I literally hate both of you.
They were bullshit.
Yeah.
That was bullshit. They sat on the stage like fucking idiots.
And they wanted nothing to do with the show.
It worked.
Yeah. Lucky me. Yay.
Yay.
Let's see. We also did, most recently, Mist.
Mist
Harlem.
Theater. Great
That's
spot.
a great spot, man. Great spot. Like, they got a big stage, plenty of room for people, food, drinks. That's great.
Yeah.
Only weird thing was the one dude that showed up and sat up front who didn't speak any English. It's the weirdest place to sit if you don't
thought it was a
speak
hit.
the language.
Thought they were gonna come out for
They might
Kenny
have.
Williams.
They were trying to kill somebody.
So who produced that? Cool Mike Ski. He was one of the producers. I guess a guy by name of Shampoo.
Yeah, I kept hearing Pooh. They kept calling him Pooh.
Yeah, that's a good name.
That's weird.
It is kind of a good name though.
I guess.
I had a great set.
Yeah.
It's the first time I actually had a great set that I wasn't happy with. I bobbled my jokes. I used my closer before I closed. It was a miscombobulation of my set list and the way it was supposed to go. However, I delivered all the jokes well or on fucking point. Now, a week prior when I did, so Kenny took me to a room in Brooklyn. Shout out Lizzie217 Troublemaker, who's doing a guest spot on my show in Stanford on March 28th. Don't forget, $15 tickets. DM me, message me for tickets. I'll give them in your hand. I did her room at the Lions Club in Brooklyn and ripped that motherfucker in half.
I wish
I
I
was
saw that.
great. It was great. Kenny at the end, he's like, I was so proud of you, I didn't even videotape you.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen that.
Yeah, he goes, next time I'll videotape you. If you videotape me, I'm going to eat shit. I'm going to bomb. So it was the Lions Club. But Mist, I had a great set. You had a good set. You had a rough start. I don't know what happened. Wasn't even a crowd. It was you were trying to get settled in.
Oh, I think I was laughing. The comedian, the host, threw me off with that Vin Diesel shit.
Oh, that was funny though.
And caught me off guard, had me laughing, so I had to settle in for a minute.
Yeah. But you had a great set.
I don't know. I wasn't thrilled with that one. I mean, I got laughs or whatever, but I wasn't thrilled with it.
Okay, so that was a great set. Okay, let's go with a good set on that one. Okay.
Sounds good. I'll go with good set.
Footprints was a great set.
Again, I'll go with good.
Dust Till Dawn was a great set.
Again, I'll go with good.
Okay, you're getting easy.
I'm getting more comfortable. I think when you
100%.
can tell your jokes, you can get distracted, you can come off your jokes. I think that's the sign. That's what you were doing at Mist. You were coming off your jokes a little bit. Like you tell them, but if somebody gave you a reaction, at one point you went off of it, talked to the person, then you came back. Like, I think that's a sign that it starts to become more natural.
I'm trying to, but that's the thing. I'm trying to. I'm not.
It looked natural.
I'm not good at it.
It didn't look like effort.
I felt stiff. That's another one. What's the name of it? Cafe Royal, Regal Cafe.
The diner or some shit.
No. Guy by the promoter by the name of Mook Diamond. He works with big name comedy. And mid-level comedy. He puts on a regular show out in, I forget if it was Brooklyn or Queens. I can't really remember. Place was called Regal Cafe or Cafe Regal. Again, I can't remember. So Jay the comedian or the sing-median, this guy's hysterical. If you haven't seen him, catch him. Half of the crowd was there to see him. He was headlining. The other half of the crowd was there to see Boom Boom Kenny Wu. Nobody was there to see me. So basically, it was a weekday. They were there to see comedy. They just weren't. They didn't want to see my ass. So they kind of took the ride with me. I got some good laughs at them, but I came nowhere close to.
It's Queens Cafe Regal.
Queens?
I think it's Queens. Yeah.
I just ate weed. Go ahead and talk, because I just ate a bunch of weed.
Well, I wasn't at that show, so I don't really know where he was going with that. But I didn't get to.
But I kind of bombed. That's my thing. It's like it wasn't a good set. Like I wasn't happy. I mean, that's the long and the short of it.
It happens though. I mean,
yeah.
You know, we're all gonna go through that shit. I mean, even established comedians go through that shit. I didn't get out nearly as much as I wanted to in February. I took the entire week off for Valentine's Day. You know,
you got to do, man.
Had to hold it down at home, make the wife happy, because if she's unhappy, these comedy nights don't happen as often. So I do what I do to keep the family.
You have to, man.
Happy and satisfied.
You absolutely have to.
But I'll give it to her, man. She actually came with me to Giannis, and then for me, and I'm going to rub this in your face because I love you so much, we went this past Saturday, the 29th, to see Bert Kreischer at Foxwoods. Show was amazing. Best part was, we went out to dinner with a couple of friends before and also had tickets to the show. We go to Caputo Trattoria, I believe was the restaurant. Sit down, and there was a security guard nearby. So we're making fun of the security guard because he looks like he was bullied in high school and he couldn't defend anybody.
Oh, poor Pookie.
Yeah, it was one of those. But as we're making fun of him, I'm like, why do they even have security here? It's an Italian restaurant. What could go wrong?
Oh, look! Yeah. There's Bert Kreischer.
Yep, sitting right behind us. Bert and his team sitting there.
Your wife is in Bert's story. Yeah, the top of your bald fucking head is in Bert's story. You can tell over the eyes there at one point, you fuck.
Yeah, man. So that was cool because then we ended up getting to talk to one of his openers, and then he came over and asked if we were going to the show. I got to talk to him for a minute. So that was pretty cool. But of course, I'm taking pictures. I'm texting John because he's a big fan. And I knew it was eating out of it. He wasn't there.
Well, so it is. Yes, I'd love to go see him. However, that's my white whale.
Okay.
That I don't care if he's on his deathbed. He's like, John, would you open for me? Yes. Fuck yes. Just to say I opened for Bert Kreischer. You know what I mean? I eventually want to headline. Yeah, I'm coming to it. I might be dead by the time I'm ready to headline. You don't know. Fact of the matter is, you have to take steps in this business. And one of my steps is to open for like one of my goals for these steps is to open or feature for Bert Kreischer.
Dude, that's an awesome one.
I don't know. I've only said that out loud a few times, but that man's my
It's the
white
first
whale.
time I've heard it.
Giannis is my Jaws. Like, if I could fucking harpoon Jaws, that I think Giannis. But just because who he is, like, I hate when guys are like, "Oh, inspire me." He didn't inspire me. My wife inspires me. My son inspires me. My friends inspire me. My family, my want to do better inspires me. Giannis brought me back to comedy. Giannis, I didn't find Kreischer until after I found Giannis. So he was when I saw Mr. Panos, I laughed. I hadn't laughed. Someone outside of my family, my friends, hadn't made me laugh that hard in years. So, although I like other people, those two are the ones I
get it.
Those are my white whales.
I get it. That's funny because for me, it'd probably be right now Tom Segura and Chris Stefano. So it's like the opposite people of the two that you picked.
Really, DeStefano?
Oh yeah, I think.
What about Schultz? Andrew Schultz is fucking.
I like him. I do. I think he's funny. I enjoy his crowd work. I think he's friggin' brilliant because the things that he comes off the top of his head with, a very intelligent person. But for some reason, I think I like DeStefano's energy and his free. I think what it is with DeStefano is, as I do a lot of it, like it just says, like, I mean, how many times have I told someone I'm gonna sit in their lap?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or
do you see when I said that? I was like, sit in his lap. He's like,
yeah. You know, and I just love Tom Segura's the way that he just tells stories is dry. Like I love his. I mean, Bert's hilarious in his own right, but for some reason I just love how Tom does his stuff, man. I really, really do. So yeah, those would probably be my two. But yeah, the show was great at the casino. I lost $200 after the show.
Slots.
Yeah. I didn't want to play any table games. It was a weekend. They were all crazy, like crowded and everything like that. And it annoys me to be at a table with a bunch of people where you're kind of playing like this, and then inevitably somebody smells.
I don't think I'll sit down at a table until I can smoke pot.
I don't mind table games. I just don't want to be cramped like this. And again, inevitably somebody smells, and then somebody smokes and blows the smoke in my face. And
there's smoking tables there still?
Absolutely.
See, I would love to go sit at one
There's
of
smoking
those
tables. There's coronavirus. There's everything at the casinos now.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we have. So I didn't get to do a lot of comedy, but I did get to see a lot of comedy, which helps a lot. I feel like I don't know if that was backhandedly racist to just assume.
Yeah, of course it was. But
it is what it is, you know. Statistics don't lie. Look at the Mahjong area; it's packed, and it's not by people that look like him. All right, sorry, God. Just putting it out there.
I don't have to demonize myself at all. I'm good.
Well, hate mail, shootingforthefunny at gmail.com.
We're definitely
I'm John
not
Esposito.
racist.
This is Damien.
Are we wrapping it up?
No,
is that it?
No, I was just trying to put that on.
No, because I wanted to talk about Brandon Marshall.
Go for it, man. I wasn't
sorry
for that
because
either.
it's Marshall Brandon.
I am. Yeah, it's all right.
I am high. So
he's got two first names. This is his own fault. He should have thought about that better.
man's a fucking genius.
I've heard. I haven't watched him do a set.
Oh
yet, but
my
I've heard.
god. I got to do Center Reach, Long Island, show hosted by Flyboy Chris. Thank you, Flyboy Chris. I forgot his promoter's name. Actually, I may not have even gotten his name because he didn't want me to go on at first. But when he found out I came from Stamford all the way down to New York, up to fucking Center Reach, Long Island, he's like, all right, give him 5 minutes. Got to see him. So, Flyboy Chris, Kenny Wu, obviously that's why I'm there. Rayshawn Reese, who I've mentioned on this podcast before, on this vlog before. Hopefully it's going to be a podcast. Next month we're going to start recording, and hopefully we're going to turn this into a podcast. Rayshawn Reese, and then Marshall Brandon. I'm speechless now. He saw what kind of crowd it was, and he was hitting them with hardcore shit that normal people would laugh, and he's like, okay. And he started subtly berating them basically telling the crowd they weren't smart enough for his comedy. And he had them pissing themselves. He told two guys that they were self-soothing each other because they were sitting there like this. Or not each other, but they were self-soothing themselves.
Right.
I don't know why I keep repeating that.
It's going to sound the same the third time that it did the first time, but go ahead.
Anyway. And then he will stop, look at everybody, and goes, "You don't know, I got balls." And he did. He kept going. At one point, he's like, "I've done my time, right? You want me to keep going?" Everybody's cheering for him to keep going. And he's looking at them almost in disdain and disgust. And he kept going. They got him a fucking tequila on the rocks, and he kept going. And I got to sit with him. That's another thing. I'm getting an education.
Yeah, that's invaluable. The people you're getting to talk to about this kind of stuff, man.
Oh my god!
I mean, think about it. Now, 1 month. Giannis, Freddie Ricks, Marshall
Giannis,
Brand.
I didn't get a fucking. I mean, I got a quick, hey, go for it, man. Send it to her when you're done. No, he didn't tell me. So I was like, I want to send it to you. He was like, send it to her. Talking about Venetia. So shout out, guys. Thank you so much. Sergio is just fucking hands down. He's the shit. A very humble guy. Very funny guy. And I think he's about to do some big things because he's working on some new jokes.
Yeah, he's on the verge.
He's got a joke about smoking weed and questioning sexuality. And when I heard it on his podcast, and if you do yourselves a favor, we're fucking pissant compared to these guys, but check out DBS podcast, check out the History Hyenas, Burtcast. I mean, that's all this shit. Just church what's happening now. Yeah. Two Bears with It's an amazing genre. I'm sure everybody already knows about it, but if you don't, go check that stuff out. What else, man?
For me, man, all I got was the 2 mics that I did at 2 new places was the.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm an idiot.
That's all right.
Because I just kind of took a fucking left turn. I got to sit with Marshall Brandon after the fucking show. Okay, squirrel moment, ladies and gentlemen. You know me. Which sometimes, if you see me fucking up my jokes, because I've gone somewhere else in my head, and I'm fucked there right then and there. So I got to sit with him, Kenny, and Flyboy Chris, and we had an amazing conversation, and I felt like I was at church. It was almost a religious experience just to absorb that. I mean, this guy is, a lot of people say, "Oh, I've forgotten more than you'll ever know," right? There's more knowledge of my thumb than you'll have for having your whole body.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't say it because everybody knows that's who he is. He's been doing it 25 years. He's written for major productions and major shows. He's got several credits. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So I got to get some good free, not free knowledge. Ain't nothing for free, but I didn't have to pay anything for it.
How'd that set go, by the way? You didn't say how you did.
It was okay. It was good in comparison to shitty sets that I've had before. I found myself dragging and not getting to the point, which is why he made one of his points is come over your jokes constantly, because there's always a different take and there's always an easier way to get to your point. Get to your point faster, get the laugh faster.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Well, like I said, I got not much left here. I mean, I did the Eastville Comedy Club, like I said. Laughing Buddha put on a mic there. Great comedy club. If you haven't been, check it out. And then the comic strip, I did an open mic there. That one was run by Brett Singer. Good dude, good mic, good people. So, unless you got anything else, I want to plug our shows one more time.
We did that. This February recap. Oh yeah, no, I already did that. Yeah, I think I covered everything. I mean, we're at 40 minutes.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, one more time.
Yeah.
Show in Groton, March 26th. Check out my social media. It's on there. $15 tickets. Show in Stamford, March 28th. Check out Johnny's social media. It's on there.
DM me for tickets for the Stamford show.
$15 tickets. These lineups are ridiculous for $15. I mean,
yeah.
Ridiculous lineups. I'm not just saying that because we're putting it on. Like, we shouldn't be on these shows.
No.
But because we're making them happen, we got a little pull.
Yeah.
But these lineups are insane. So if you're free on the 26th or the 28th in Connecticut, even if you're in New York, Stanford's 45 minutes from the city, so it's really not a bad ride. Check it out. I'm good with. Oh, and if you have any questions about the shows, hit us up at shootingforthefunny@gmail.com.
You can reach out that way too if you don't have our social media.
And we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so I'm Johnny Espo at Instagram. At Johnny Espo on Instagram. Facebook, John Esposito. Not on anything else.
At Comic Damien on Instagram. Damien Sprans at Comic Damien on Facebook. Hit us up with anything. Thanks for checking us out.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, and he successfully did it.
I got this thing rolled. I'm stoned. I have, whatever. Email us with shit you want to see us or hear us say, do. Can't promise anything, especially if it's racist or, stupid racist shit. I just,
I guess you're talking about your friends, but it's okay.
You never know who the fuck watching this, man. Seriously, you never know. There's not many views, but, you never fucking know. Anyway,
fair enough.
Everybody have a great month. We'll see. We're gonna try and do a little bonus episode for you next month.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on something with some people, so we'll see if we can make it happen.
All right, bro. Everybody have a great night. Thanks again. And it's finally not raining.
It is.
Yeah. Have a great night. Have a great month. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.